The world's gone crazy. And we're just trying to keep up. Bob and Zip.
We have another very special guest, by the way. He is a noted psychologist who is helping people deal with, well, some very traumatic things. It's been a very stressful year, a very divisive year. And I don't... Let's see, I've got his information right here. He's a noted psychologist and expert on stress. Dr. Is it Richard Mentia? Is that it?
No.
What is it? I'm sorry.
You got me so stressed out right out of the gate.
What is it again?
It's Dean.
Dr.
Dean Mentia.
Dean Mentia.
Yeah,
Okay.
just call me Dean. Everyone calls me
Dr.
Dr.
Dean
D.
Mentia. Welcome
I like to break the third wall and put please call me Dr. D. Dr. D. Mentia. Good to talk to you, Bob.
Dr. D. Mentia. Okay.
You sound stressed. Am I right about that?
Who isn't stressed in 2021?
I believe you might be correct, Bob. We're all in this together. That's a great thing to remember in times like this. We are all in this together.
Right.
And there's only enough vaccine for 2 of us. So don't let that get you stressed. But we are all in this together.
Yeah. Well,
These are trying times.
So, sir, you've been working with people who've had a difficult time in 2021. Can you tell us about some of the research you're doing?
Well, what we've obviously all had a difficult year, but there has been an outbreak of stress and anxiety. The last, I would say, 5 to 6 weeks. We found a new level of stress and anxiety that's attacked Americans.
Is it to do
much
with
like
the,
a Russian
with the virus?
social or a cyber attack there.
Yeah.
It's people who are having what we call PTSD.
PTSD. Oh, from all the stress of the year with the coronavirus.
Yeah,
right?
and people thought that would be post-Trump stress disorder.
Oh.
But that's really not the case. It's not the case because, as we can all tell, there is no such thing as post-Trump. So what people have is perennial Trump stress disorder, the feeling that this will never, ever end or go away. And I want to reassure all of you that it will end and it will go away someday. Possibly you will do that first before the Trump goes away, but that's okay. There is a sense of hope on the horizon for everyone if they'll just, take a deep breath. Not within 6 feet of anyone else. That's something we don't even start. Take a deep breath and relax and know that all things pass.
I feel better already. Dr. Dean Mentia?
Dean, just call me Dr. D. Dr. D.
Dr. D. Mentia.
And listen, there are so many things bothering so many people. When we found most of it is related to the news coverage of our soon-to-be ex-president. I laugh about that.
Yes.
One thing is that it's an increased sense of homophobia.
Oh,
Believe
homophobia?
It or not. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I misread my notes here. It's lose your homophobia is what we're talking about. Lose your homophobia. That's the feeling that you haven't worked in 12 months and the Congress can't get a stimulus package together in time to stop your impending eviction.
Got it.
Yeah, many people suffering from lose your homophobia these days. It really is a frightening moment for so many Americans.
Why are we laughing?
Oh, but I've studied these disorders for many, many years. In fact, a lot of us have taken the opportunity to use this downtime to expand our base of knowledge. And I went back to school, and I graduated just recently. I'm very proud of it. I'm at my age, go back to school and graduated from, and I did very, very well with my courses, but I couldn't be prouder.
Sure.
In fact, I graduated summa cum laude from that. And it might not be as impressive as it sounds. To graduate summa cum laude, it's just an extra $6.95 a month, and you have to be over 18. Other than that, anyone can do it. But I found that really puts people at ease when they find that I've got the extra accreditation to help them with their problems.
Very good.
Sure.
Well, Dr. D.
Yes,
Mentia,
Bob.
in the work that you're doing, can you offer any hope? Are there treatments? Are there ways that those of us dealing with post-Trump stress disorder? That's a
PTSD,
Piper.
perennial Trump stress disorder. Just PTSD is easier, Bob. I don't want to add to your stress level by trying to remember what it stands for. What I can tell you to do, Bob, and it's not something that you can do. It's something that you can stop doing.
Oh,
and I think everyone would benefit from this information. You've heard of the term doom scrolling, am I correct?
Doom
You've heard of
scrolling,
doom
yes.
scrolling? All of us nowadays are doom scrolling. We go through and just look for bad news
Right.
But what I found people are doing more so there is dumb scrolling.
Oh, dumb
where you try to
scrolling.
find people that you're smarter than to help you feel better about your own situation in the world. The avalanche of stupidity tends to be more than most people can bear. Just find one person you're smarter than and just talk to them individually. Don't try to be smarter than the masses. The masses literally are a tidal wave. It's a tsunami of stupid. A tsunami. I like to say.
Great. Here I'm thinking you're being a little silly, but that's really good.
Hey, I went to
heartwarming
Trump University. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm so smart, I got to pay twice.
Wow.
I don't like to brag,
Very awesome.
but there I go doing it again.
Well, we all do stuff we wish we could stop doing. Isn't that right, Dr. Dean?
We all do, Bob. But listen, that being said, I do have another appointment coming on. Mr. What's his name again? McConnell? Okay, yeah. I have a Mr. McConnell coming in for his session, so I've got to go.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
been a pleasure speaking with you. You sound like you're going to be able to handle all this stress just fine.
Oh, we're doing the best
Just
we can.
remember two things, Bob.
Okay.
God, what were they again? They're important too. I really should remember these. But the two things. One is wash your hands, and and take the vaccine.
Take the vaccine. Thank you, Dr. Dr. D.
Dr. Dean Mentia. Good to speak with you, Bob.
Very good to talk to you, sir.
Best of your days ahead of you.
Hang on, sir.
Whoa, listen to the bullshit. Whoa,